How's it going, everyone? First of all, before we start with the actual gaming, I just want to say to anyone who's watching right now, big welcome to my channel. Um, this is my first upload that actually has me talking um, on a kind of like commentating the video, because usually I don't do that. I've uploaded a few videos to the channel in the past, particularly off the top of my head. For instance, I think the most recent one was a level of Lego Marvel, but I don't usually talk through them, and it's not something I do very often. But this, I wanted to upload a bit, give it a little bit of variety, switch it up a little bit. So I recently brought a mic, to do this with. Considering of the price, of how cheap the mic was. I know it sounds really cheap, but literally, like, how cheap the mic was is actually a pretty good mic, and it helps me out a lot. I've tested it a few times talking to my friends and stuff on PS Party and everything, and it's actually working really well. But yeah, just welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the content that I am going to do my best to bring to you as often as possible. Obviously, here you can see what game we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing the new and improved, very vastly improved, Tomb Raider, the very first Tomb Raider. Um, Gotta be honest, this is not my favourite Tomb Raider. This is, growing up, these games meant a lot to me. I used to play them on a friend's computer, but like I'm talking the original 90s version ones. Obviously, they were out well before I was born, but growing up, I remember this was my childhood. These were the first games I ever played. When I first got into video games when I was a kid, this was what I first played. It was Tomb Raider, it was the old 90s games, there was Tomb Raider, loads of different games. I played it on a PC, I think it was like a Windows 98 or something, so it was like really old. But I adored these games, they were my life. The later ones, obviously, you've got the original three, which are what I'm going to be putting on this channel, and then you've got 4, 5, and 6, which, by the way, have recently been announced. They are also remastering, so I'm pretty hyped for that. Really looking forward to that. I didn't really get to play them as much because of the computer being so old. It didn't run very well. So it ran these games, I wouldn't say perfect, but it ran these games fairly well. The first three, and I spent hours and hours and hours on end playing them. But then there was 4, 5, and 6, which was Last Revelation, um, Chronicles, and Angel of Darkness. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Chronicles and Angel of Darkness. Now, I'd never played Revelations until obviously I played it on here when I first brought the game back in February. Um, in fact, actually, that's a lie. I did play a tiny little bit of Revelations on a PC that I brought for myself quite a few years ago. A tiny little bit of Revelations, but it didn't really seem all that good to me, so I've never played it all the way through. So when we get to that, if this video is a success and the rest of the channels is a success, um, if we do get to that eventually and I record that for you guys, hopefully I can get through more of it and enjoy it more. But obviously that won't be until it comes out in February, on Valentine's Day next year, I believe, which at the time of recording is a little bit away. We're coming up to, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we're coming up to Christmas. Um, it's hard to believe that it's like literally a month away. Probably less than that. I don't even know. Can't count. Um, anyway, so it's not that far away. It's going to be here before I know it. So I'm going to try and get all these done. Obviously, I want to say I've got a busy life, but I haven't. I'm going to try and get as many uploads as I can of these videos to try and get through it all for you. I've never played the DLC, which is this one here, Unfinished Business. I've never played that. But we're going to try it out, see what it's like eventually. Um, but yeah, honestly, this is what it looked like in the 90s and the early 2000s. When I first played it, that's what it looked like. And I like this feature, actually. It's kind of like a really cool feature on the PlayStation. I don't think you can get this on Xbox. I don't. Yeah, you can. I swear you can. I don't even know. I don't play Xbox, not very often. But yeah, when I was playing this back when I was like 8, 9 years old, right? This is what it looked like. So the vast improvement here, and this is the cool feature I was just about to talk about, is literally on the PlayStation, you literally can press the options button at any point in the game to switch from the original 90s graphics to these graphics, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. It's a really cool feature they've added in. You could see seamlessly, like at any point in the game, you could be in the middle of fighting an enemy and you could literally just switch from the 90s graphics to these graphics, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm really hyped to play this with you guys. Well, I'm hyped to play this anyway, but I wanted to share it with you guys. I have played a little bit of this game with the improved graphics, so I think I got to about level 8 or something. But I didn't get overly far because I wanted to do this for you guys. I was going to upload it before ages ago when I first bought it back in February, almost the end of the year. It's hard to believe this game's going to have been out a year very soon. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking now, and we're going to get on with playing this game. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
What's a man got to do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does, from Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble? I'm sorry. I only play for sport. Then you'll like a big park. Peru? Vast mountain ranges to cover? Sheer walls of ice? Rocky crags, savage winds? And there's this little trinket. An age-old artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
All right, guys. So yeah, there was the cutscene. That was the intro cutscene to like what we're gonna do for the rest of the game. Um, like I said before, personally, that this was not my favorite game because like I said, that the computer that I was playing on years ago, I think, I don't know, I can't remember. I think I know it was on disc. I know this game was on disc. There was like a 2 game collection. I think it was this one and Tomb Raider 2 that I had, and for some reason the disc for Tomb Raider 1 wouldn't work. Um, so I only played a couple of. It did work, but it after about the first 10 minutes of this first level that we're playing right now, it didn't run anymore. So I only ever played this level. But then obviously, like I said, since February I've actually played, quite a few levels in this game. I've got to say it's definitely not as good as Tomb Raider 2 and 3, which you wouldn't expect. It's the first game. It's not surprising really. Anyway, let's talk about the game. So basically, what we've just run through is our first trap of the level. This is what this game is. It's dodging traps. It's always, Lara Croft. She's an adventurer or whatever, archaeologist, adventurer. I don't know what you call her. This is what the game is about: dodging traps, killing enemies, doing stuff like that. Um, So yeah, where we actually want to go is up there where Lara's about to look. But first of all, we're going to go and grab a secret. Now, I don't usually bother with secrets and stuff like this. I get them if I come across them. In this first game, you don't have to pick up anything. You just hear a sound. You've got a secret. I don't really bother with them in this game. They don't really give you any bonuses apart from the end. It says 100% completion or whatever. But they don't really give you any bonuses. I think in Tomb Raider 2, I do go for the secrets in Tomb Raider 2 if I find them. In the later levels, obviously the levels get harder. Any typical game. In Tomb Raider 2, I do try to get all the secrets though, because they give you ammo or guns. For instance, in the first level of Tomb Raider 2, you get the grenade launcher. Like, you get the grenade launcher anyway later in the game, but you can have it for the first 4 levels until, well, I won't spoil it, but you get it for the first 4 levels if you get all the secrets in the first level. So I do try for the secrets, and again in Tomb Raider 3, you don't have to pick up anything. Like you've just heard there, you hear a sound, which is like a ding, and you've got a secret. I'm not sure how many secrets there are, but you can have a look in the statistics. Secrets found 1 of 3. So I just come across them if I find them. Pickups, again, come across them if I find them, but do try to get them. If you spot them, don't think, oh, just go through the thing without doing it, without picking up the items, because you will need them at one point or another. Because I mean, I've seen YouTubers play this game, different. I mean, one for me growing up when I got stuck on levels, I used to use someone called Brad, Badass Games. That was it. Badass Games. I don't know what happened to him. He used to like make his videos so entertaining, and suddenly they all just disappeared, and he went off like just nowhere. He just disappeared into thin air. All his videos went, and you never heard from him again. But somebody actually recorded all his videos, so I still get to watch them just for a laugh now and again. But he was a great YouTuber. He was my idol for this game. So yeah, you can actually get up here somehow. There's kind of a glitch, but I don't really know how to do it. I remember. Hang on, there's another bat here. There is a glitch, I think, where you can get up here somehow. I remember Badass Games trying to do it, and he didn't. There is a way to get up there, but I'm not going to do that. There's nothing up there. It's just you can get up there if you need to, but there's no reason why you need to. So we're just going to leave that there. There's nothing at all in this area, so we can just continue on, straight on. Obviously, we just killed our first enemies of the game, a few bats. And this is what I talked about before. Look, seamlessly, you can see the improvement. Look, this is the original 90s version. There's now. I think they've done a great Crystal Dynamics, yeah. Crystal Dynamics have done a brilliant job with that. So yeah, that's how the game, goes. So we're just going to come across the secrets as we find them. Like I said, pickups I would advise getting if you can. If you can't, or you don't want to, or you're just trying to do a speed run, it's completely fine. But at one point or another, at some point, you're probably going to need them. So, if you're doing a speed run though, I mean, there is cheats for the game which you can use. You do a certain movement at Lara, and it gets you all the pickups, all the ammo, and everything. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to play the game how it was meant to be played. Another thing I'll note as well, if you notice, look, Lara, usually if Lara runs into a wall, say for instance, I'm trying to show you this one, there you go, look, see, she'll hit a wall like that and she'll go, make that sound like, oof. But if you walk into a wall, because sometimes they're hidden, obviously you can clearly see this as a door, but if you walk, they added in this little feature, I don't know whether it was an accident or whether it was an actual thing they were meant to do, I'm guessing it was. If she walks into that, she won't hit her head on the wall, she will just keep running, which means there's a door, which means you can get through it, because sometimes these doors are hidden in walls and things like that and you can't see them. You know, it's the design, it's meant to be made like that. So so yeah, that's the thing. So that's just a note there for you guys. And if you look, something actually cool, you can actually see the end of the level just across there. If you notice, if you look through that panel of the wood there, you can see the door. That door ends this level, so it's quite a short level, but we can't get through here. It don't work like that. So what we actually have to do is we have to go up to this little opening up here, and we have to go this way. We have to go the long way around. Challenging. There's nothing here in this area, so we just have to walk all the way around. And then we come to a different type of enemy now. We've got some wolves that want to eat us for dinner. One. So just pop a few shots on him. We just turn that volume down a bit. It's late, so we don't want anyone complaining. Yeah, I have annoying neighbours. Oh dear. You can avoid even going down there down here if you want to. You don't have to actually go down here at all. But it's not exactly easy. So we are going to go down here and just take care of these guys. I think, if I remember rightly, there is only two guys. There's only two guys. There's only two wolves, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think there's any more than two. But I'm sure, no, on my luck, there'll be more, and we'll find out. Yeah, so what I was going to mention is, what the game actually designed you to do is to, you know, be up there where you come from and walk across the bridge, walk to the other side, walk across that bridge, but there is a little cheat way to do it. Makes no difference really, because, you know, you end up getting there anyway. And there's actually a door here, if you notice, there's a hidden door. Later on in the level, we can come out of that door, which is you go to get a secret and it leads you back out to here. So I'm going to show you that in a minute when we get there. But I'm going to show you this little trick. You can actually climb on this bridge from here, but you've got to get Lara in the right position. I think it's like here. Nope, that's a bit too far forward. Okay, let's go. There we go. No. No. Sugar plum. Oh, sugar plum berry. Nope, okay, but too far forward. You know, the amount of time you'd have to spend doing this, it is much quicker just to go the long way around. So I think we're going to scratch that. You can do it, though. It's very, very possible. I've done it many times. But we're just going to go the long way around, just for the fun of it. You can go all the way over here if you just want to go and explore, but there is nothing over here for you. So this is what the game's designed you to do. It wanted you to go all the way around and, you know, go over this bridge. Like I say, you can do it the other way, but by the time it takes you to actually get up there, get Lara in the right angle, you may as well just go this way. So we're going to do that. There is no pickups on this platform here for Lara to get. However, we have to go across there, but there is a bear down here. Wants to kill us. Or eat us, whatever, you know. So we've got to jump across here. And hopefully the bear's going to come out so we can shoot it. There he is. Pop a few shots off him when he appears, which he doesn't like appearing. He hides very often. And in there, where that bear is the little passageway we're going to have to go in. You know what, we could just drop down, because he's more or less dead anyway. There we go. See, not a problem, he can't even touch us. Which is too good. Now, there is nothing either down here. Again, it's just vines. There is literally nothing down here, apart from the passageway I spoke of earlier. Which is where we're going to go to get some pretty... Oh, a couple of bats. I did forget to mention those. They only take literally one shot from the pistols to kill, by the way. Just so you're aware of that. You see this little platform here? This is the platform that will open that door. And there's the med kit. So obviously once you're down here and you've killed the bear, you can't get back up the other way. So you have to step on this platform and just jump through, or walk through. And it leads you back into here, where I told you before. Again, like I say, we may as well just go up the other way, because by the time you've gotten Lara to do it, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the time it takes. You know, you could probably just get up the way the game wants you to go much quicker. See, the thing is, I know all these things from Badass Games and from all the times watching different Tomb Raider videos. You know, I know all these things, and I want to put them to good use, but the problem is, looking back, they are actually completely pointless. Back then I wasn't a big Tomb Raider fan, you know. I mean, I've always loved the games, but I wasn't a Tomb Raider fanatic. You know, so knowing the glitches and the things that he shows you can do, looking back, they are more or less completely pointless. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, Brad. So we're going to go down here now, and you'll hear some music play, which means there's going to be a couple of wolves. I'll turn the music off so you won't hear that music. He's going to bite me. There you go. You can hear that music, but it's very quiet because I turned the music down. The music gets really annoying really quickly, so I did. So we're going to come down here. There are... Excuse me. There are no more enemies down here for us to kill. But there is a passageway. A secret passageway for us to go in, which is through here. And if you heard that, there is a secret there. I might turn the music back up just a little bit. Sound. I'm just gonna... No, that's better. That should be better. Hopefully. Through this little passageway, there is a secret, which you just heard, which I think that means we've got 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3 secrets. Yeah, and there's nothing else in this room. There's a big plaque there, so I feel like there should be something there, but there isn't. I have made sure of that. There's nothing else to do in that room. I guess it's just the design of the wall. All we've got to do now is go over to that door over there. That's not the door I showed you earlier, but it does lead into that part of the room. Now what we have to do is... I've never been quite sure whether this is a time door or whether it isn't. But I know you have to kind of like jump. You have to jump, pull this lever, kind of do one of those over to the other side. If it is a time door. If it's not, you've got nothing to worry about. And then, yeah, like that. I don't think it is. I mean, it probably eventually shuts, but anyway, there is nothing here apart from... There's no pickups there to pick up. I'm trying to think how many I've done. 3 of 7, you know, there's probably more that I've missed somewhere. But like I said, if you notice there is like little things that look kind of like sticks hanging outside the wall, that's because there's a dart trap there, which will hit Lara and take away quite a chunk of her life if she gets, you know, full on hit by them. So we want to try and avoid that if we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump and we're going to jump again. See, if you just jump once enough, you will miss them. As you come around the corner here, there will be a wolf waiting for you. So there we go. Kill that guy. Now I'm pretty sure there is nothing up here. I'm just going to check, see if there's a secret. I don't think there is. There's no secret that I'm aware of. So what we want to do now is there's a breakaway platform right here. So we're going to just drop down. And just, you know, kind of just go down there. There is nothing here that I'm aware of. Apart from that wooden, the wooden panels over there, that's where we were. That's where I showed you before. That's where we were on the other side of that. So we've made our way down here and we've got the door to the end of the level, literally right there. So, you know, we're all good there. And if you notice there as well, there is a dart trap, which is, do you know something? That's actually something I've never noticed until just now. There is a dart trap there. I'm not quite sure why or where it's, you know, why it's there, because you wouldn't go to that area. Not unless there's a secret there. We're going to come in here now, and because we've got to go and pull the lever to open the door first. Now, as we come across here, jump across, there will be a wolf waiting for us, but not yet. See, the music will start to play, and you'd think there's something behind you, but there isn't. It's in front of you. Now, this is something that always tricks me out, because I swear, even though I don't think it is, and it's me dreaming, right, I swear that the wolf either spawns behind you or in front of you, and I swear it changes every time, but it's probably just me. That's the door to the end of the level there, so we just get our guns out. See, what I mean, I swear that before now, it might be me dreaming, but I swear before now, there has been times when that wolf has spawned after I've pulled the lever. Hey ho, doesn't matter, doesn't make a difference. We can just, you know, kind of just fall down here, let Lara slide down. Now, that's where we were on the other side there, so I'm going down here. And that is the end of Caves, the first level. So, took us a total of 19 minutes, me a total of 19 minutes. We found 2 or 3 secrets, picked up 4 of 7 pickups, and we got all 13 kills, which is very good. And we didn't use a med pack. Not my intention, but, you know, I'm glad we didn't. You know, it's perfect. So yeah, that was my intro to Tomb Raider, new and improved Tomb Raider. And yeah, if this is a success, then I'll try and upload the next level of the game very, very soon. But I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't talk too much, you know, I probably did, but hey ho. So yeah, I'm glad I got to share this with you guys, and I really hope I get to see you in the next video. Peace out.